dadgum. Dadgum, dadgum, dadgum.
What is the economic message that you want to hear tonight?
I think, first of all,
I mean, if you were on the phone with him, I know I don't want to be rude and ask a gentleman like yourself to disclose a private conversation.
well, maybe it's different with Senator Kennedy, but I listen a lot when I'm on President Trump. And I'm trying to soak up the historical significance of the fact that some little redneck from West Hills, the 435th most powerful member of Congress, is talking to the most powerful man in the world, and he calls me by my first name. I think that to me is kind of, and I think about my mom and daddy. I think about them, daddy fighting in the Pacific, my mama flying an airplane when she's 17 years old during the Second World War because her brother got killed by the Nazis. And I think about all those things. I think about the hardworking people back in Tennessee. But I think what I think about when they talk about the economics of the situation is he closed the dadgum border, Benny. And, you know, when I was mayor of Knox County, we had a small school that had, I think, around 200 kids in it, one of our inner city schools. And I was always shocked that the English as second language, there's between 15 and 20 different languages. Now, that's a cost on the taxpayers. When these folks go into an emergency room, guess what? They're getting health care because we've got the best dadgum health care in the country. And you and I are going to have to pick up the tab. And I mean, these costs are added on to everything. And when the crime, of course, somebody loses a life or a kid gets raped by one of these dirt bags, you know, I don't think we ought to send them back to their country. I think we ought to send them to hell, personally. You know, short piece of rope and a tall tree. And I'm not being black, you know, because I've dealt with this a lot when I was in the state legislature, these issues like that. And I think Trump gets it. You know, we're leading the world now in gas and oil production. Inflation is fairly stagnant right now compared to under the Biden administration. You don't hear the Democrats or the liberals in the media talking about the price of gasoline or the price of eggs. Why? Because they've come down. And we still got some issues. We got some issues to deal with. And I know people are unhappy or they're uneasy with the tariffs. But in 1914, I believe when the income tax came in, we weren't paying any taxes. It was all coming in by tariffs. And we could literally foresee a day if we could just stick with this president. I think he gets it. He has our interest at heart, and carry this thing through. We would be in much better economic shape. And the Dow Jones at 50,000, you know, it's remarkable.
I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't carry forward a message from James Comer, who was here just a few minutes ago, and he said you have to ask Burchett about this. He says, I ain't going to answer your UFO question. Burchett's going to answer it.
UFOs.
So he punted it, and he said, you ask that man, and you do it right now. He answered like 50 Bill Clinton questions, but he said, you give it to Burchett.
Yeah, so I saw Comer out
this is me just doing my job.
Chairman's my buddy. He's a good man from Kentucky. Yeah. I just want to know what we're spending tens of millions of dollars on. I don't know if there's little green men or flying saucers out there. I've talked to the best pilots in the world, which are American military pilots that fly $500 million worth of aircraft in an incredible amount of training. And they've told me, one guy said, Burchett, that thing was 14 feet from my canopy. Or he said, Tim, actually. And I've talked to an admiral who had an instance. I've talked to military men and women. I've talked to just regular Americans. Something's going on, Benny. And, you know, the Bible talks about it as a, you know, God created the heavens and the earth. And also it's Ezekiel saw the wheel. If you read first chapter of Ezekiel, it pretty much describes a UFO. It talks about a wheel within a wheel. Now, you know, the classic UFO is the saucer shaped and there's something on top. And I've never seen anything. I've not seen it. Well, I take that back. I've seen things, but that's since I've been in Congress and I'm not allowed to discuss this. I would just hope that the president would disclose everything that I've seen in every skiff I've been in every confidential conversation, every picture I've seen, every video I've seen. I wish that he would release all those.
Would that change the world? I mean, would that change people?
No, I don't think so. I think we just realize that we're one grain of sand in 100 million beaches. And I mean, if you think we're the best that God can do, I think you greatly underestimate God.
Wow.
So
Donald Trump said, like Barack Obama, he's sharing classified information. When Obama goes on a podcast like this and goes, aliens are real, you know, and here's where they're not being kept.
And then he backtracked.
Which is very, you know, yes.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I know I die right now. I'm a Christian. I'm going to heaven. Mom and dad are going to be waiting on me and it's going to be a great reunion.
Yeah.
And I'll be with Jesus. I'll be with everybody. But I'm not worried about it. I do not worry about it. If they have this incredible technology and wanted to get us, I think they'd already gotten us. So I don't think that's a worry. So, and I know people make fun of me all the time about this issue, but it has polled over 50%. I've been in rooms with doctors and lawyers, fellow members of Congress that have seen things, that believe in it. And they just don't want to say it publicly. And I'm just an idiot, I guess. So there's your sound track. There's your sound bite. I'm an idiot. Everybody already knew that. Senator Kennedy already told me that when I walked in. Burchett, you're an idiot.
I know you. I know you're a Christian man. Final question: does this? Anna Paulina Luna says these are spiritual entities, and I think our audience. We polled the audience when Trump announced this, and they tend to believe this as well. Do you?
I don't know. She's quoting the book of Enoch, which is one of those books that's not included in our Bible, in the current Bible, and I've read those chapters that describe whatever associating with our females and things. So I don't know. I'm not. Again, I'm where I need to be spiritually, and I'm not worried about demonic forces in my life. I worry about them in some of my friends' life, but honestly, I do not worry about it. So I just want to know what we're spending the money on. That's our role in government, and it is never the role of government to decide what you or I should be able to handle. I think that's wrong.
Okay. More disclosures. All right.
Trump's the guy. Transparency.
Maybe it'll happen tonight.
You, brother.
Maybe it'll happen tonight, Congressman.
I doubt it.
Just roll on up.
I think
you just have the fight. You do an Oprah. You do an Oprah thing. Everyone reach under your seat. There's a UFO disclosure.
Everybody gets a UFO.
Everyone gets.
I wish she'd hop on a UFO. Anyway. All right.
Okay. What are you going to say? What are you going to say to the rowdy Democrats? What are you going to say if some Democrat starts running their mouth?
I'll put them in their place just like I do usually. I don't care. I'm not afraid of them.
What if it's your homegirl AOC? She's like your friend.
She's my friend. I mean, I don't agree with her on a dadgum thing. We came to Congress together. I mean, I came to Congress with Omar. She's a friend, but I want to know. I requested from Intelligence Committee to find out about her immigration status. I'm tired of the talk. Just one way or the other. Let's just get it out there.
You think she's an alien?
Illegal? Or are you talking? Yeah. No,
who knows?
I don't know. I just want to know. And I'm tired of everybody talking. It was a three sentence letter. I told my guys, I said, I don't want a bunch of fluff. None of your usual, Chairman, thank you for your hard work on all your great. I just said, just write the dadgum letter and cut it down. And I just want to know. And so wrote it in January 7th, I believe. And I still haven't heard back, but I'm sure they'll get to it.
We'll find out.
That thing that just ran by you, you know what that was? A glacier. That's Congress right now. See you, Benny. Love you, buddy.
Thank you.
How many babies you got? You got one on the way?
I got 5, baby.
4.5?
5 in 5 years. That's right. South's been good for us.
No, I mean, did you have one on the way?
Yes.
Okay, so you got 6?
So this is announcing number 5. We have
4
right now, and my wife's pregnant.
Well, I love you, brother, and everybody loves you back in Tennessee. Every time.
That's right, man.
I seen you on that Benny show. I saw you at the Walmart.
More Christians, more Americans. Thank you. See you in there. You gonna wear the Carhartt?
No, it's against House rules. Although Democrats were allowed to wear their jackets when they were in leadership, or they were in the majority. And I said, what about them? And he said, well, he's chairman. He's a Democrat. I can't say nothing to him.
They wear all outfits all the time. You can't wear this.
I'm not gonna take it off. It's just cold. These Yankees keep me cold.
Okay.